On this special edition of Simply Southern, we're focusing on places you can go to get farm-fresh products. Now, most everybody thinks that means produce, but there are also farms that sell beef and other meats that they raise directly to consumers. You can find an operation close to you at sweetgrownalabama.org. One of the places you'll find on that list is Sullivan Creek Ranch, just west of Cullman.
In spite of what your eyes may tell you, this is not a cowboy.
No, I'm not a cowboy, but like I say there, I have the soul of a cowboy and have my whole life. You know, the guys that come here and work this ranch are the real deal. They help me out. They're real cowboys.
Although he's always had the soul of a cowboy, Greg's head was in the clouds. Following a career as a Navy pilot, he retired in 2011 and started pursuing his lifelong dream of operating a ranch, although he knew next to nothing about it.
I used to joke with people when they'd ask if I grew up ranching. I said no, but I didn't grow up landing on aircraft carriers either, so I'm gonna try to figure it out.
So he struck a deal to buy 300 acres just west of Cullman and put his Flying A up over the gate. Today, Greg raises a Japanese breed of cattle called Akaushi, known in its native country as the Emperor's breed.
Akaushi provides not only the marbling and flavor, it's the fat in the marbling that's in that Akaushi beef. It's very high in monounsaturated fat, conjugated linoleic acid, the same acid as olive oil has, so it's very healthful. It's a low melting point fat, so it dissipates in the beef when you cook it, gives it a really rich, buttery flavor, and it's phenomenal. And it really is the best beef eating experience I think you could have.
Along his journey to building the ranch, Greg met an artist from Chattanooga. Once they married, a world of new opportunities opened for Sullivan Creek Ranch.
So you can come and I'll set you up in a spot here on the ranch and you get to have a luxury picnic out on the ranch. And then we started thinking if we kind of combine this thing where it's like a cowboy and an artist just kind of meshes, it might be eclectic enough that somebody would enjoy coming just to see all these different aspects of it. And so we built the Cattle and Canvas Art Studio.
The Andersons host a number of events throughout the year, and as members of Harvest Hosts, even allow people to set up their RVs for short stays. They want people to have fun, but the overriding purpose is for the public to see the hard work and care that goes into providing their food.
We're starting to get into not just the cattle ranch, but it's a ranch where there's a great deal of transparency, and now we're adding these event venues, or this venue event focus, where people can come in, experience the ranch, experience us, build relationships, which we think are critical, and know it's not just as cattle folks, but know this is kind of like their virtual ranch. They can be part of it.
I want this to become a place that people want to come and spend an afternoon, and our goal, you know, I see it more like a painting. You know, this is always a work in progress, and the beauty of it, there's an open invitation for people to come and explore it on their own terms.
After showing you that beautiful place and telling you about the delicious beef that they produce, I hate to have to tell everybody, but Sullivan Creek Ranch is temporarily closed.
Oh no, I hope everything's okay.
It is. In fact, they're adding to some of the amenities to make the ranch even more of a destination for visitors. They hope to host lots of events when they reopen in late 2023. You can keep up with their progress at sullivancreekranch.com.
From savory cheeses to sweet caramel spreads, the sheep of Dayspring Dairy contribute to a number of tasty products. We'll visit these lovely ladies next on Simply Southern.
What you doing?
Hey, just finishing this claim to get Dave back on the road.
Nice. I wonder what Dave's doing.
You do your thing. We've got you covered.
U.S. farm-raised catfish is more than a delicious, healthy meal. It's an experience. That's why we created the Catfish Trail. Spanning 6 states and hundreds of miles, these restaurants serve catfish the way it was meant to be enjoyed. And while you eat like a local, You'll also be supporting American farmers. Find your next stop on the Catfish Trail at uscatfish.com.
Soybean is a very versatile product. We make crayons out of it.
A lot of the combines you see rolling through the fields have a lot of plastic side panels that are made from a soy product.
The soybeans that we grow on our farm mostly goes into chicken feed.
Soybean production in Alabama employs over 10,000 people.
We grow some of the best soybeans in the world.
We go the extra mile to make sure when our name is stamped on it, we know it's the best product we can produce.
Tim, what's it like being a professional fisherman?
Oh, it's awesome, man. You get all kind of perks, you know, like that check y'all see, that big check I get every year, you know.
Why are you whispering?
I ain't gonna tell nobody, I promise, man.
Tim,
It's between us.
I want you to tell everybody you know.
You mean like everybody gets a check?
Yeah, but I mean, it's based on how much you borrow with us.
So it ain't just to me?
No, it ain't just you.
Come on, man.
Everybody that's got a loan with Alabama Farm Credit gets a check.
Hey y'all, I'm Kim Earwood with Alabama Ag in the Classroom. It's time to reel in some agricultural knowledge with this rural dictionary about everyone's favorite farm-raised whiskered fish. Catfish are born and raised in hatcheries. Once they reach the fingerling stage, catfish are transported to farms and placed in ponds. This is called stocking. For the healthiest possible catfish, they need water that's full of oxygen. Aeration is the process of creating more oxygen for the fish. You'll find gobs and gobs of additional ag education resources over at alabamaAITC.org, and that's no fish story. This rural dictionary is brought to you by Alabama Ag in the Classroom. See you next time.